Let's take it to the streets. Show you the land of the free like you've never seen. Talking about undiscovered America. Undiscovered America. Undiscovered America. Oh! Undiscovered America.
Hey, music lovers and wanderers alike. You know, every destination has a rhythm, a melody that defines its particular spirit. Today we're taking a musical journey, strumming through places where notes and beats aren't just background noise. They're the heart and soul of the community. From the jazz-filled streets to mountains echoing with bluegrass, America's musical map is vast and vibrant. So, grab your dancing shoes and let's hit the road, because today on Undiscovered America TV, it's all about the rhythm of the journey. Welcome to Red Rocks Park and Amphitheater. Right smack in the heart of the Rocky Mountains, just a few miles west of Denver, it is a geological marvel and masterpiece, and a music venue that's quite literally rocking, get it? This stunning outdoor venue, formed from 70 million year old sandstone, has been a cultural focal point since the early 1900s. But it wasn't until 1941 that the amphitheater as we know it today, with its perfectly aligned acoustic discs, was formally opened. Stepping into Red Rocks is like entering another realm altogether, where breathtaking vistas meet electrifying sounds. Here, every concert becomes a singular event, influenced by the time, the day, the weather, the energy, the crowd, everything. And oh, the history, it resonates from these rocks. You can feel it. The Beatles, who in 1964 made Red Rocks the venue for their first ever American tour. Or Jimi Hendrix's famous 1968 performance, a show that, even without a recording, left an indelible mark on those fortunate enough to experience it. And who could forget U2's 1983 rain-soaked performance? So dramatically and visually stunning, it was turned into Under a Blood Red Sky concert film, securing their place in the rock and roll pantheon. Colorado's own John Denver immortalized his love for this place in numerous sold-out concerts, and the Grateful Dead, they drew legions of Deadheads to their legendary multi-night performances here. So from hosting the biggest acts in music to yoga classes at sunrise, Red Rocks continues to evolve and surprise, maintaining its allure as one of the world's most beloved and unique concert venues. And with every note that's played here, one thing is certain: there's no place quite like Red Rocks. Come feel these vibes for yourself. From the echoing acoustics of one legendary stage, we'll now tune into the heartbeat of another iconic venue. Different walls, different stories, but the same passion for music that resonates deep within. Ready for the next note? We will keep the music going at the Hollywood Bowl. Welcome to Los Angeles, the city of angels, a city of dreams, and importantly, a city that thrives on music. With its roots steeped in Hollywood glitz and glamour, the LA music scene has served as the birthplace and testing ground for many musical genres, classic rock to hip hop and so many more. But today we're uncovering a gem that is as iconic as LA itself, the Hollywood Bowl. Nestled in the Hollywood Hills, this scenic amphitheater is not just a concert venue, but a staple of the city's cultural history. Opened in 1922, the Hollywood Bowl is summer home of the Los Angeles Philharmonic, but it's not just about classical music. Legends from Frank Sinatra to the Beatles to Elton John have graced its stage, underscoring its broad appeal across musical genres and the decades. But it's not just the music that makes the bowl special. Imagine arriving early, setting up a picnic on the grounds in anticipation for the night's performance. You sip on your wine and the Hollywood sign gleams in the distance, setting the stage for an unforgettable evening. The Bowl's iconic shell stage, set against the Hollywood Hills backdrop, creates an acoustic environment unlike any other. This unique fusion of natural aesthetics and designed acoustics has led the Bowl to be christened one of the world's most scenic amphitheaters. But beyond the notes of music that float through the air, the Hollywood Bowl is a symbol. It's a symbol of the community. It's not uncommon to see families, friends, even couples gathered for a shared experience, whether it's the awe-inspiring 4th of July fireworks spectacular or an evening of Mozart under the stars. The Hollywood Bowl is a real testament to LA's diverse and vibrant music scene. It stands as a place where the arts flourish, where music lives and breathes, and where stars are born, legends are made. In every sense, it's the cornerstone of the very culture that defines Los Angeles. And so when you think of LA's music scene, remember, it's not just about the genres or the artists. It's about that shared experience. It's the history and the iconic venues, just like the Hollywood Bowl, that make it all come alive. So come and discover the music of LA, and in doing so, you just might discover a bit of yourself, too. And now it's time for my favorite Ask AI segment. Today's question is a special one for music lovers out there. So here it is. What are the 10 best concert venues in the United States, including Red Rocks and the Hollywood Bowl? Let's dive into what we found. The world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden MSG in New York City, with its high-tech sound system and impressive array of iconic performances, this venue is truly a superstar. In the heart of Music City, we find the Ryman Auditorium, right there in Nashville, Tennessee, and we'll take you on a tour of it in just a little bit. San Francisco's The Fillmore makes our list, the birthplace of the San Francisco sound and synonymous with the counterculture of the 1960s. We head north to the Gorge Amphitheater in George Washington, known for its spectacular river canyon scenery and sweeping views of the Columbia River. Next, we head to the Heartland with the Chicago Theater. Its unmistakable marquee and classic design make it a favorite among concertgoers. In the live music capital of the world, Austin, Texas, we have Austin City Limits live at the Moody Theater. It perfectly captures the city's eclectic music scene. Back to California, we find the Troubadour in West Hollywood, a launching pad for some of rock history's most famous acts. Lastly, we head to the East Coast for the House of Blues in Boston, Massachusetts. Known for its superior sound and intimate feel, it stands out among the nationwide House of Blues venues. And there you have it, the top 10 concert venues in the United States. Well, according to AI, each of these venues provides more than just a concert. They offer a truly memorable experience for every music fan. We will be right back. Hey, welcome back to our melodious trip across America. I recently had the opportunity to sit down with Alex Harris. He's a multi-talented musician, a Grammy winner, and the voice behind the Undiscovered America TV song. Here's what he had to say about the connection between music and place. We are so fortunate today to have with us Alex Harris. Alex, how are you?
I'm glad to be here.
So, multi-musician, recording, so many things. Talk to me first about where your music comes from.
You know, the music that I do now, it really has its roots in the red clay hills of Georgia. I'm from a small town,
right.
Large family of 8, 5 boys, 3 girls, and started singing in my parents' church and with my siblings, and we grew.
And in the backyard too,
yeah,
right?
in the backyard,
yeah.
yes.
Keeping
yes.
it real.
Before with the buckets from my neighbor's
right.
backyard and the pine tree branches. And so, you know, as my drumsticks, and so that grew to this really burning passion to do what we do today.
And the A7, the band.
Brothers, we started a brothers band that traveled all over the country, went to got on
and all their names started with A, which I love that
Antipas,
detail.
Antonio, Arcias, Alonzo, Andronicus, and myself, Alex.
And so that's your roots, son of a preacher man.
Yes.
Right. And that gospel seems to have stayed with you. It informs so much of your music today.
Yes, I think so. It really brings out the authenticity when it comes to my presentation or performance or interpretation of other lyrics. That's something that gospel in and of itself, the genre of music has, that I bring to my other
And that's a foundation. I mean, you have built so much on, classically trained as well.
Yes, classically trained in college and toured doing that for 2 years, and had a chance to sing with the Prime Minister of Ireland doing that. And so just so many really cool things that, that foundation prepared me for.
And you've been all over. I've seen you perform in Iceland. I've seen you in Salt Lake City, Orlando, all over the place. What is it about it that what at its core, why is performing so attractive to you?
I think it's so attractive. I developed this really strong passion because I see what the power of music, I consider it one of the most powerful elements of the universe, and how it really can lift
almost
humanity.
Sacred.
Yes, very much so. And we are music as human beings. We are sound, melody, rhythm. And so we're really moved and inspired by this gift.
I love that. And that gift of yours takes so many different expressions. And I've heard you sing just straight up funk and soul to these really tender ballads to your new stuff. It could be a little bit country even.
Yes.
don't you play Millionaire for me, or just a little bit of it?
They say love is more precious than gold, can be bought and it can be sold. I've got love enough to spare, that makes me a millionaire.
Dude, that's, first of all, so beautiful. Secondly, if anyone at home understands or recognizes that voice, you sang Undiscovered America theme, which goes a little something like, we'll just do like a nice version of it.
Come and go with me, take it to the streets. I'll show you a land of the free, a place you never seen. Undiscovered.
Dude, this is so much fun. I wish we could do this for hours. But listen, thank you so much for being here today. And that song was amazing. I'm so happy it's your voice, because it's going to be all over the United States and internationally very soon.
I look forward to it. Thanks,
My friend, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you so much, David. I appreciate it.
We'll see you soon.
Yes.
Next, we go to a place where beats meet bites and tunes mix with toast. Up next, a destination that tantalizes both our ears and our taste buds. Welcome to New Orleans, Louisiana, the birthplace of jazz. As we wander through the vibrant streets of this city, you can almost hear the echoes of jazz legends of the past, as well as the sounds of future stars in the making today. In this city, music isn't just a pastime, it's a way of life, a constant melody woven into the fabric of its culture. And it's here, at the dawn of the 20th century, where the rich mixture of rhythms, melodies, and styles of enslaved Africans and European musical traditions harmonize to create what we know as jazz. Picture this: Sundays in Congo Square, where enslaved Africans preserving their own cultural traditions gathered for drumming and dance. It was within these pulsating rhythms that jazz found its first beat in America. Then came the pioneers of this art form. Enter Buddy Bolden, a name very few people know, the first jazz musician known by name. While no recordings of him remain, his influence echoed through the city's streets and set the stage for future legends. Among them was King Oliver, a name more people know, a cornetist and bandleader who became jazz's first superstar right here in New Orleans. And who can forget Oliver's protege, Louis Armstrong, a man who would go on to become a household name, a symbol of the New Orleans style. Armstrong took the rich rhythmic legacy of New Orleans and made it his own. Then he shared that with the world. But this story of jazz doesn't stop there. As we move through the decades, we see the birth of big band swing in the 1920s. While it led to a wane in the popularity of New Orleans jazz, this city remained a vibrant, throbbing heart of musical innovation and tradition. Even now, New Orleans nurtures the talent of new generations of jazz musicians who keep the music alive, pulsating and fresh while still maintaining a deep connection to its roots. Every year, the city celebrates its musical roots with the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival, a vibrant testament to its role as the birthplace of jazz. From the echoes of the past to the rhythms of the present, New Orleans is not just a city of jazz. It's a city of soul, it's a city of rhythm, and a heart of a music genre that has touched every corner of the globe. It's a melody that plays on, a song that never ends. It is the true essence of New Orleans, the birthplace of jazz. From the vibrant strums of one city to the soulful echoes of another, music is truly the lifeblood of these destinations. Let's keep the rhythm going and dance our way to the next musical haven of where? Nashville. Welcome to historic Ryman Auditorium, located right in the heart of Music City. Affectionately known as the Mother Church of Country Music, the Ryman is more than a concert venue. It's an enduring symbol of Nashville's musical legacy and a rite of passage for generations of country music legends. The story of the Ryman Auditorium started in 1892 when it was erected as the Union Gospel Tabernacle by who? Thomas G. Ryman, a local businessman. His intention was to create a space for revival meetings, but it quickly transformed into a stage for performers worldwide. The building was renamed Ryman Auditorium in 1904 in honor of its founder after his death. And from 1943 until the early 70s, the Ryman was the home of the Grand Ole Opry, a weekly country music concert stage that is broadcast live into the radio. This period brought fame to Ryman and to Nashville, with performances from country music legends like Hank Williams, Patsy Cline, Johnny Cash, and the timeless Dolly Parton. When the Opry moved to its new home in 1974, the Ryman went through a dormant period, but saw a new revival in the 1990s with an extensive restoration that put it once again at the center of Nashville's musical universe. From bluegrass and blues to gospel and rock, if it's happening in Music City, you'll find it here. There's an enchanting magic to sitting in its original church-style pews, absorbing the rich, near-perfect acoustics that make performances here intimate yet powerful, forming a deep connection between the artists and the audience. And it's not just the concerts. Today, the Ryman offers daily self-guided tours that take you through the very stage where countless artists made music history. This behind-the-scenes peek offers fascinating insights into the Ryman's storied past and its impact on American music. Seriously, the Ryman Auditorium is not just a concert venue. It's a living, breathing piece of musical history. So stay with us, because after this short break, we're cranking up the volume on our audio adventure. More iconic beats and destinations to come.
Undiscovered America.
Isn't it fascinating how music is such a personal journey? We all have our own playlists, our own anthems, but one universal truth? Music has an uncanny ability to amplify our travel experiences. I recently had the opportunity to sit down with Chris Norton. This versatile singer, trumpeter, and big band leader is one of the most sought-after performers in New York City and Los Angeles. He's performed for President Obama, President Clinton, among other notables. Here's our chat. Chris Norton, how are you?
I'm doing great, David.
Tell us what room we're in. This is a beautiful place.
This is the Django at the Roxy Hotel. This is one of my favorite rooms that I've ever performed in.
So
it's such a cool
you
spot.
play all over the world.
Yes.
You play events in Los Angeles. You play clubs in New York. You've played at the White House, right?
Yes.
Recently, you played a very, very significant event at the White House.
Yes.
You've been flown around on private jets to play in Caribbean islands. You seem like you kind of have a little bit of a rock and roll lifestyle going on.
It's kind of, from the outside world, yeah, maybe it looks
Yeah.
kind of rock star, but I actually live a pretty quiet, chill life.
So tell me what it is about. You're kind of a triple threat. You're a singer, you're an arranger, you're a trumpet player, you're a band leader. Put them in order for me. Which one's most important to you?
I think the most important to me is just being a musician and love the music. But I would say singing is definitely.
But you didn't start off a singer.
I did not
understand.
start off as a singer. I played the trumpet for a really long time, and then when I started singing, that's when my career really.
So
blossoms.
you can do
Yeah.
all that, and if you're looking back at your 20-year-old self, if you're talking to a 20-year-old kid in this room right now, you know, what is your advice to a musician or a band leader, somebody who wants to kind of follow in your footsteps? What would you tell them, good or bad?
There's a lot of good and there is bad. It is a tough career. You really have to love music and the hustle.
You've played tiny rooms, you've played huge rooms, you've played big events. How do you know when you're connecting?
There's just a million different scenarios of where you're at, what you're doing, how to make that connection. But just over the years, I've kind of developed this like spider sense of reading a room. Yeah, that's one of my another really strong point I have that my clients love, is that I can adapt quickly. Yeah.
I understand you sing.
Yeah.
Why don't you sing? Well, let's play it too. Maybe we've been talking about music for a bit, but
Okay.
had to be you.
It had to be you.
Yeah.
Some others I've seen might have never been me, mademoiselle. They wouldn't try to be cross or try to be boss. They wouldn't do, yeah, for nobody else, man, who gave me a thrill with all of your faults, I love you still. Oh, it had to be you, wonderful you. Oh, it had to be you. Oh, it had to be you, wonderful you. It had to be you.
Chris, Woo! Thanks for hanging out with us today on Undiscovered America. That was great fun.
I had a great time. Thank you for having me.
Best of luck.
Thank you, sir.
You know what it is? It's the holidays, time of year to give and get some gifts, we hope. We're talking with Megan Murphy today. She's the author of Your Fully Charged Life, and she's here to tell us how we might make our holidays into what she calls holidays. Megan, did I get that right?
Yay! Thank you for having me.
Okay, so tell us, what are some easy ways to give your holiday that little yay factor?
Okay, yay to the yum. Chocolate is always a good idea, and that's why I love Sanders. So Sanders dark chocolate and milk chocolate caramels have a little sprinkle of sea salt. They come in these 7-ounce and the tubs. So it's the perfect party bring. You're going to a party, this is exactly what the hostess is wanting. I keep them on hand for a sweet treat for unexpected guests during the holiday season. But iconic brand, delicious, slow kettle cooked, yummy, yummy chocolate. Yay.
Tech gadgets in particular are more popular than ever. What is one way to make those just a little more special?
You want to protect those expensive devices. I know 2 of my kids have a phone on their Christmas wish list, and I don't want those expensive devices cracked, broken, or otherwise damaged. And that's why OtterBox is a non-negotiable. These are so rigid and so protective, but still super, super cute and slim, so they can slide right into your pocket. I love the MagSafe feature. It pops right on my charger. I don't have to take the case off. And it can also hold other devices like a little bit of a wallet on the back of the phone. Yay, yay, yay.
So Megan, tell us, how else can we make this year particularly into a holly yay?
Lights. Oh my goodness, I love holiday lights, and I don't just love them at Christmas, I love them all year round. And with Govee, you have that option. This is the first permanent outdoor lighting that homeowners can really easily install on their own. There are over 16 million colors to choose from. You can control it from the Govee app on your phone. You can even sync it to music. But I'm thinking blue and white for Hanukkah, red and green for Christmas, maybe gold for New Year's, maybe a little pink for Valentine's Day, green for St. Patrick's Day. The options are truly endless with Govee.
So tell us, where can we go to find out more information or get some more of this holiday, more cheer into the season this year?
So for my complete yay list, you can visit at Megan B. Murphy on the gram, MEAGHAN B. Murphy.
What you see here is only the beginning of the story. The conversation continues online. So for behind-the-scenes photos, videos, blogs, updates, and deeper dives into the stories we share, be sure to follow us 24/7, 365. You can check out all of our social media channels, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, or find them on our website at undiscoveredamerica.tv. You can also email us by sending a note to info@undiscoveredamerica.tv. We'll be right back after a quick break. What an incredible symphony of destinations we've journeyed through today. You know, from the rhythmic streets to echoing venues, the music of our nation, of America, truly amplifies the soul of every location. So thanks for tuning into our Sound Of episode. And as always, the beauty of exploration lies in the harmony of discovery. So make sure you join us again next week and every time here on Undiscovered America TV.